So now that you've drawn the laminated curve, the next stage is to add on this little piece of sapele or meranti, depending on which wood you used. Now, to do this, we need to learn another technique. So I've got the original drawing from earlier. Now, what I'm going to do is look at it from the side. Now, this is the line where the radius of 25 comes down. What we need to do, and I've already drawn this already, you'll see I've gone down 25 millimeters. I've drawn a line across here, so that is 50 millimeters from top to bottom. Now what I next need to do is I'm going to pull that down using the push-pull tool. Looking at it side on, if I were to draw a line now vertically up here, that would definitely be okay. Now, what I now need to do, so that's definitely taller than my object, go across, going to go down, going to go across. So what we're doing at the moment is drawing a series of construction lines. I'm holding Shift on the keyboard. You'll see the plus and minus appear. And I'm selecting all of these lines. I'm going to copy paste it and I'm going to place it just to the side over here. I'm then going to rub out all of those lines. I don't actually want them. We're just using the drawing as a guide. I'll then make this a block. So you've seen I've drawn corner to corner. And what I'll then do is make it fractionally wider than the object itself. So what I now have is the laminate with a piece of meranti or sapele added on. It's yet to be angled like you see on here. We want that flat surface looking there. I'm going to use this block to achieve that. So it's impossible on SketchUp to now extrude because there's a curved surface here. So I'm going to highlight this object, right click, and I'm going to make it a group. I'm going to click M on my keyboard. I'm going to move it across to this point here. Now what should happen at this point is if I click on that object, right click, and I'm going to intersect with model, what should happen now using the rubber tool is I should be able to rub out the lines. But what it's done, and I'll undo this so you can see it again, so it's now created that flat surface. The only thing left to do is to add on the center line down here, and it fills it in, and we've got that lovely flat face that we're after over here. So to kind of recap that, I'll undo that stage to here. So what I did is I had this block, which I made as a group. I moved it onto my drawing, which is at this point here. And we're going to use this edge to intersect with my model. So that group is going to intersect with my model. So I right click, I intersect faces with my model, and then I rub out everything I no longer need. So the block is gone, so it's now left. So I suppose the best one is there. There's no line on that surface. When I do those few stages, what I have is that line that's now drawn on that curved surface. And that is the only way, as far as I'm aware, that you can draw curved surfaces onto another curved surface. So the line tool to finish it off. The nice thing about this one, because it's a nice straight line from the center of my radius to the bottom, should find that there's a center line we can use. Radius of 3, enter. Get the eraser tool. Oops, he says. And you've got that reference point for later on. For now, I'm going to leave it there. And that's now your next component made. What I do need to do is call that laminated curve plus wedge.